Introduction. This book may very well turn out to be the most useless book you will ever buy because nothing in this book is something you don't know of. This book is not going to be a revelation. It is meant to be a reminder of how life happens to all of us in a similar yet unequal fashion. This book is not going to say something new. It is meant to put words to your thoughts that we all feel repeatedly but rarely stop to make sense of. This book is not going to change your life. It is meant to make you more aware so that you make choices in life from a state of awareness and not ignorance. This book is a compilation of my thoughts that I have shared on social media over the past 12 months. Most of which come from my own reflections, my own observations, my own experiences. Back in school, we used to play this game called book cricket, where we would open up a book to a random page and the page number would determine how much we scored on that ball. I imagine this book to be one such book cricket, except we don't score runs. Instead, here we are reminded. We put words to our thoughts and we become more aware. If I could make a suggestion, play book cricket with this book. Every day, open a random page, read 1, maybe 3 pages, reflect upon them, maybe make some notes, or just smile at how it made you feel, and then come back to it the next day. If on any day you find yourself saying, I needed to hear this today, consider me the best-selling author of the century. Stay awesome, stay focused, do epic shit. Part 1. Success and Failure. My relationship with success has been driven largely my relationship with multiple failures. The mistakes that I have committed relentlessly over the years, the failures that I sat down with and reflected upon that made me inch towards success at the most unexpected times. This part of success isn't necessarily about prescriptions on how to get successful. It is rather about defining what success really means to you, staying true to that, and then using failures as reflections to create your own success. Nothing beats the feeling of having done more in 24 hours than what the day expected you to. You planned to do 5 tasks this morning, ended up doing 7 with more productivity and far greater energy. That joy, that emotion when you have exceeded your own self is true achievement. Breaking your limits without even expecting to is the powerful way to see how much more you are capable of. Other success will generate massive self-doubt every morning when you get up. Get up anyway. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. Start today. Time goes away and leaves us with only one of these 2 things, regret or results. A year from now, you will wish you had unfollowed emotionally draining people. A year from now, you will wish you had said no more often. A year from now, you will wish you had said yes to yourself more often. A year from now, you will never be sure of the results. But you can certainly be sure of regret if you don't start today. What is the single biggest thing you can do to help you towards professional success? People do not have to follow up when you commit to doing something. That's it. How we think of our problems is how the world will think of our problems. If we exaggerate our problems, so will the world. If we are happy despite our problems, the world will help us get happier. While we almost always don't choose our problems, we can always choose how to respond. When we rule ourselves, we can never be ruled by our problems. The biggest misconception people have is that they are the odd one out and everyone else is sorted. You are what you do, not what you say you will do. We know ourselves through our thoughts, but we know others through their actions. That is true for others as well. They can't read our thoughts. All they see is what we do. It does not matter what we say. What matters is what they see us doing. Commitments are nothing if not backed up with actions. Luck happens to those that make things happen. If you start creating content, you have greater chances of it being shared by your dream celebrity. If you say hello to every stranger, you have greater chances of finding your dream partner. If you send cold emails every day, you have greater chances of getting your dream job. Your actions decide your luck. So does your lack of actions. Luck isn't really good fortune. Luck is what eventually happens when your hard work yields results. Persistence isn't a one-day miracle. It is a conscious choice translated into habit. The first few episodes of the Netflix series may be boring. However, you still keep watching the series. It turns out a friend told you to stay at it because it gets interesting eventually. What if we treat our goals and our journey in the same way? Keep at them even when they are boring early on because they will get interesting eventually. The result of no efforts is nothing. The result of persistent efforts is a habit where you cannot not do the right thing. We have just one life. Why live it with just one identity? Why can't you be an entrepreneur who also creates content? Why can't you have a day job and also sell your paintings on Instagram? Why can't you be a professional sports person along with applying for B schools? We crave novelty yet settle for a one career life. We crave novelty yet choose to define ourselves by just one role, one title, one function, one designation. We have one life, but we don't need to be one person. Consistency plus authenticity is the magic formula to crack the content game. The content game magically helps you when you are creating content at regular times, daily or thrice a week or weekly. You are you. You do not have to be someone else. This makes you enjoy the process. You find the hard work easy and it becomes effortless for you while everyone wonders how hard it must be. If you are not authentic, you will struggle to be consistent. No one can put up a facade for long. True, not just for content, true for life. The world will constantly be defining success and failure for you, realizing this is what is called self-awareness. Got a job? Success. Got a job with CTC less than the neighbors? Failure. Got married by 25? Success. Got divorced by 30? Failure. The truth is, your current rules of success and failure have been written by the world. Go ahead and rewrite them for yourselves. If you stay true to them, it doesn't matter whether you are a failure according to the world. If you don't stay true to them, it doesn't matter if you are a success according to the world. Success is a relationship you have with your own self. If you are unhappy with where you are in life right now, do not wait to find out what you should be doing. Move out of where you are in life. Set out on that exploration. Don't wait to identify a destination. Moving out doesn't mean quitting what you have. It means giving yourself the space to explore other things. If you are in a job that you hate but it pays you well, stay in the job but move out mentally and emotionally. Make it your job to find new opportunities. The pro is the amateur who simply showed up every day. No one is born a pro. The pro is the amateur who put in their reps. The pro is the amateur who fell in love with the process. The pro is the amateur who chose practice and sleep over binge watching. The pro is the amateur who worked hard even when they had zero audience. The pro is the amateur who persisted even when nothing seemed like it was working. The pro is the amateur who refused to be called an amateur and chose to let their hard work do the talking. The pro is the one who chose discipline over excuses. Even when you know things may never be the same again, apologize because you should. You know you are not going to be forgiven. Still, you should because that is the right thing to do. That is what the other person seeks. That is what our role is for the other person in the relationship. You may not be wrong according to you, yet, if apology is what makes others have their redemption, it is the right thing to do. Doing what is right never comes with reasons because the right thing is the ultimate reason. Don't measure how valuable you are by the way you are treated. The world is going to treat you how it wishes to treat you. You don't control that. You only get to choose what you listen to. If you measure your worth by those who don't treat you well, you are choosing to do so. There is someone out there who values you, starting with your own self. Whatever you are feeling today will fade away. That thing you imagine is the worst thing ever. When it happens, it will feel like that. You will get up every day and it will be the first thing you will think of. Until one day when it won't be. No matter how happy you are, how sad you are not going to remember how happy or sad you were tomorrow. Our emotions and feelings are temporary. We think of them as permanent. What you think is the worst thing in your life isn't the worst thing. Most sports are not played on the field. They are played in the mind. The best sport person have coaches who work on their mind training, playing amidst the pressure of millions of eyeballs, performing despite the media frenzy, doing their best even when they are going through a heartbreak. Sports aren't only physical, because anyone can get physically tough. Sports mostly involve mental game. No one sees it, only you. It's the victory, the control of the mind, the joy of deciding what to focus on that leads to victory on the sports field. The inner world drives the external one, always. The biggest roadblock to learning is ego. Your ego keeps you from asking questions to those younger than you. I must know everything. How could I be so naive? It's impossible that I can't do it without asking them. Ego is a bubble. Instead of bursting it and seeing what all lies outside, we invest most of our energy protecting it. To know what you don't know is power. To ask and learn what you don't know is a superpower. When you say you have 5 years of experience, is it 5 years of experience or 1 year of experience done 5 times over? Doing the same thing over and over years does not make you gain experience in those years. Doing different things out of your comfort zone, to stay curious, to never rest on your laurel, to expand what you know, these truly sums up experience. Living as a template because it's comfortable isn't experience. It is choosing to not have experience. The only template you need to follow is learning how to bulge out of your comfort zone. That's it. Every other template is a prison cell designed to make your life harder in the name of comfort. Don't get comfortable. Finding a mentor is a journey everyone should embark upon. Don't place the burden on one person to be your mentor. Have multiple mentors for different aspects of your life. Don't think of mentors as only those who are much older and experienced. The ones who have recently gone through or are going through what you are going through might have a lot more to offer in terms of perspective. When you pick mentors who are way beyond your level of expertise, you might miss out on a lot. The things that you seek are so obvious to them, they won't even realize you need an explanation. It is not my job is equal to death for a startup is equal to survival for a large company. In a startup, you may don multiple hats because it's a small company. The mindset of it's not my job restricts you because now you are living in boundaries that don't even exist. In a large company, everyone is specialized in their roles. The mindset of it's not my job mostly helps you because it would enable the one doing their job to do it well. You don't find your passion, you grow your passion. Passion is not something that makes you M.F. Hussain or A.R. Rahman or Sachin Tendulkar on day one. Passion is that tiny inner nudge to paint, compose music or play cricket, the nudge that refuses to leave you till the time you nurture it daily. Passion is persistence because that is the reason you are still in it despite all the reasons to quit. Passion is showing up to do the work no matter how good you are at it already. Passion is signing up for hard work because not choosing it would be harder. It is crazy how many people take decisions relying on their heart when it should be an Excel sheet they should be relying on. It is crazy how many people take decisions relying on an Excel sheet when it should be their heart they should be relying on. The decisions about money are best made through an Excel sheet. The decisions about people are best made with your heart. We were all born with the innate ability to ask questions endlessly, and then school and parents kill it. There was nothing wrong with us as kids except our environment that told us that asking questions is a wrong thing. Don't ask silly questions. Shut your mouth. That's dumb. False. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to be genuinely curious to know more. It's more than okay to ask even if others would think it is dumb. You may have numbed yourself because it was not cool to be curious. It helps us to know that nurturing your curiosity cat is the coolest thing in a world where people are scared of being called dumb. Once you succeed, people see only success. If you fail, they see only failure. They don't see the journey, only you do. It is on this journey that your life was lived. No one sees the multiple failures before that one huge success. No one sees how you overcame your habits and systems despite having failed because they focus on the end result that you failed. What you become during the process of success and failure is what's most important. No one else would see it, only you would. So be it because that is your true life. Success or failure happened as a result. What you did and who you became was your life in true essence. Success and failure were merely outputs. What you carry in your heart to reach that destination is conclusive. If you often worry about what people will think of you, you will often end up doing what people want you to do. If you worry that people won't like your decisions, you will make decisions that would please them. If you do not care about people's opinions, you would finally do what you want to. Thinking about what people think of you is living in a prison cell with bars only in front of you. There is open space for you to run on the sides, yet what you choose is staying behind those bars. The simple formula to get out those bars: ask yourself, what do I want? 3 relationships that define almost everything that happens to us in our lives.